So I was told that guns was drawn on a black boy, so I'm out here at Shell on the corner of Franklin and Florin. 12443 South. When I pulled up just now, guns are not drawn. I don't know what happened between then and now. I'm assuming they got him detained though because he's not in his car. So I'm on the corner of yeah, he's in the back of a car. I'm on the corner of Franklin and Florin. I was told that police had guns drawn on a young black male. So I got here in like probably 5 to like 7 minutes, and guns are not drawn. He's being detained in the back. I don't know what's happening. His car is all opened up. I'm standing in the shade. They ain't gonna like it, but they ain't gonna have to deal with it. When I got here, there was 3 cruisers here. One of them just left. I have not got to see the young man that was taken in yet. I seen his locks in the back of a car, but I haven't been able to like look at his face or identify him or get a camera picture of him to identify him. I know these officers are hot. He's got on all long sleeves. That doesn't even make no sense. I haven't been able to identify the pigs either. Another cruiser's pulling up. Same one that left. She just circled and then came back. So for those just getting on, I was told that guns were drawn on a young black man on Franklin and Florin. And so I was in Greenhaven. I came over here right away. So I got here in a few minutes. And when I got here, there was no guns drawn at the moment. When I pulled up, they have detained him already. He's in the back of an officer's car. I haven't been able to get a picture of his face. The pigs are... Wow, did this pig just fucking blow a kiss at me, you bitch? They're looking at me and talking about me, and one just licked his lips and blew a fucking kiss at me. That's the grossest shit I ever seen in my life. need to get his name. I'm sure he's gonna come talk to me because he's itching. He's itching to talk to me. Anyways, they got someone in the back of a car. All I could see is his locks. I can't see his face, so I haven't been able to get his face on camera. Haven't been able to get the names and badges of the officers yet. That's the most, it felt very violating.
So what's going on?
I don't know. Somebody told me they had guns pulled on this young guy. So I came and I'm watching. One of the cops just blew a kiss at me though. It's kind of gross. He's like, I ain't in it. I'm out of here. Thank you. So there was I was sent a message that officers had guns drawn on a young black man, or it could be a teenager, I'm not sure. And so I was in Greenhaven. This is on the corner of Franklin and Florin at the Shell gas station. So I pulled up. When I got here, their guns weren't drawn anymore. They have him detained in the back. And I haven't been able to identify him. And when I say that, I mean I have not been able to put a camera on his face so that his face is on this live feed. Same with the officers. I have not been able to get their names and badge numbers yet. And I'm going to repeat, this officer just licked his lips and blew a fucking kiss at me. That shit is irritating. So I'll tell you guys what happened in a few minutes. I'll repeat it again in a few minutes. Somebody's helicopter is over us. So I'm gonna, I know I've told what's happening like 6 times already, so I'm gonna wait a couple minutes before more people come on so that I'm repeating it less. And I will tell you all in a couple minutes. I'm on the corner of Franklin and Florin. I was told that police had guns drawn on a young black male. I don't know if he's a teenager or a young adult. I have not been able to see his face yet. I've just seen his locks in the back of the car. When I got here, guns were no longer drawn and he was detained. He's in the back of the car. So now I'm watching. I have not been able to get his face on the screen yet to identify him or to make him visible, to be identifiable. I have not been able to get the pigs' names and badge numbers as well. And one of these motherfuckers just blew a fucking kiss at me while he was laughing and talking to his coworker about me. This motherfucker's putting on chapstick now. Yeah, I need to get his name. So, Florin and Franklin Shell gas station, cop watching. Apparently pigs had guns drawn on a young black male. That's when I was told to come out. When I got here, their guns were no longer drawn. Right. right. When I got here, their guns were no longer drawn and the young man was detained. And I really don't know if he's a man or not. He might be a teenager. All I saw was locks. I'm gonna try to get his face on the screen. I'm gonna try to get his face on the screen, and I'm gonna try to get the names of these officers and their badges. This guy's real distinct looking though. He's got hella hair. Most cops don't have hella hair. Now he's not looking at me. I zoomed in. Sorry, I'm having a hard time focusing. Okay, another unit is pulling in. Somebody really should be out here with me, to be honest. Somebody should pull up. Franklin and Florin. I know. So this female cop keeps leaving and coming back, and I don't know if she's looking for something or what. They're trying to find something to put on him. It seems like they're trying to find a weapon or something that's been hidden or something. I don't know. I'm assuming. I just know that she's left 3 times already and come back. So another unit is pulled up. So now there's 1, 2, 3, 4 cop cars here. I can't get all the numbers of that one in the view. And I can't see them to say them out loud. I'm gonna zoom back out. It'd be nice if somebody pulled up. Shell gas station, Franklin and Florin. They had guns drawn on a young black male, I was told, so I rushed over here a couple minutes away. And when I got here, he was already detained. And now he's in the back of this car. I've not been able to see his face or identify him. Nor have I been able to do the same with the officers. I haven't been able to get their badge numbers. They're all in the South Command, though. Sorry, I got a call. I just ended the call. That's all good, T. I got like 25 people watching this, and I'm sure one of them could pull up. just to make sure I'm safe, you know. They're letting him out. They're letting him out. They're taking off his cuffs because they couldn't find nothing on him. I hate these motherfuckers. Oh no, they're sitting him in the car again. They're shutting him in the car. Thank you, Misty. Nah, we don't know yet. It looks like that's what they're gonna do because they have to, but I'm unsure because they put him back in the car, and I'm responding to T, I think. Sorry, I'm fixing my pants. Nah, it's all good, Carla. I don't want you driving out here tipsy. Florin and Franklin, Shell gas station. So they're looking at a phone. Is it their phone? Yeah, they're making a phone call. So Franklin and Florin, Shell gas station. I got a message from someone saying that cops had guns drawn on a young black male. I was a few minutes away, so I came over. And when I got here, guns were no longer drawn on him, and he was being detained in the back of the car. I have been unable... Why do they wave at me like this? I've been unable to look at his face close up to see who he is exactly. Or to, you know, make his face visible so somebody knows who he is. They can say, okay, I know who he is. I have not been able to identify the officers either. It started off with 3 cruisers here. The lady in one of the cruisers, she keeps leaving and coming back. Then another one pulled up. So now it's 1, 2, 3, 4 cruisers here. It's cool, David. I know you're like in El Dorado Hills or something hella far like that. So what's going on is, I'm only repeating this because I'm seeing more and more people come on. I got a message from someone that said guns were drawn on a young black male on the corner of Franklin and Florin at the Shell gas station. I was in Greenhaven, so I drove over here, got here in a few minutes. By the time that I got here, guns were no longer drawn on him. And he was, I know, Aubrey. He's being detained in the backseat of the vehicle that I'm looking at right now. I'm trying to... So 13407, he's in the back of that vehicle. I have not been able to get close enough to see his face and put it on this camera so that if anybody knows who he is, they could say. And I have not been able to get the identity of the officers. If someone pulls up or when someone pulls up, we have no idea, Jay. That's what we're waiting to find out. When and if someone pulls up, I'll be able to walk closer to the vehicles. Oh, this is this black officer. I've seen his light-skinned ass before. Something about black cops just really irritates me. They already searched his trunk and didn't find anything. And then one of the officers that keeps leaving and coming back, I don't know what she's doing, but she's left. She just left again, and she'll be back pretty soon. She keeps leaving and circling blocks and then coming back, like she's looking for something or someone. Okay. People just walking in and out of the gas station like nothing is happening. So one person is, this makes me think they're gonna let him go because, oh, nope, he's not leaving, he's pulling up. Now I'm about to get talked to, watch, in some shape or form. Hopefully not the... What's your name, officer? Silva? Officer Silva. Huh? I think so. What's your badge? 284? All right, thank you. Yeah, I know who he is.
Oh, you do?
I remember him, yeah.
What's that?
I remember him. I remember him. Oh, Ham? Okay.
Were you guys on a call together?
What, him?
Yeah.
I've just seen him out and met him before, like I just met you.
Out and about, yeah.
Yeah.
He's down here quite a bit, so.
I'm hardly ever out here, so, but...
Are you from there?
Oh, I'm raised in this area, but I'm from Oak Park.
Gotcha.
So apparently they're calling the lady that works here, a young black woman, just called the officer into the... Hi, Ryan. What's your last name? What's your badge number?
260, Sacramento Police Department.
I know who you're with. Thank you.
You need me in here? You call me in. Ah, gotcha. Man, okay.
I gotta throw away my coffee. It's warm as fuck now. Is the air on for him?
I don't know.
You should look and see, because it's really hot.
Yeah, no, the car's on.
Okay, because even...
AC's on. We got AC specifically in the back of the truck too.
Okay,
So there's a front system and a back system. It's cranked up for him.
okay.
We're looking out for him.
Sometimes y'all don't. So I'm on the corner of Franklin and Florin. I got a message from someone that a young man had guns drawn on him by the Sacramento police. So I came out. I was up the street. I got here in a few minutes. By the time I got here, he was being detained and guns were no longer drawn on him. And now he's in the back of a car. Hmm. How many friends do you have on your Facebook page? Not that many.
But and then in other state, you know, family only. But
Okay. Well, I'm just thinking like how many people will see it if you go live.
Go live. Well, I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
You want me to do that?
It's all delayed. Right.
I just go live. Little principal. I was live at Oak Park not too long ago, but thankfully nothing went down. So you know, after it posted, and I let it go.
Right.
And I was trying. See, and I would be trying not to get to people's faces as much because waiting to see what happens. You know.
Yeah. Get the
But they got him.
If you go live and make it public, then I can share it, and it'll be from a different angle. So, like if I move around and stuff. Yeah, sometimes folks don't want to be on camera.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Alright, what's that? 134F. What's this one? 134.
That one, that's way over there. That's the one I don't have the number for yet.
Yeah.
That's
He's right here, though.
Yeah, he's the lieutenant. No, I'm talking about that car over there. Yeah,
Lieutenant.
I'll go get it right now. So I guess they might be arresting him because he's driving, but he might be pulling up into a parking space. One, 2, 1, 4, 5. He's waving and shit at me, but I'm not even looking at him. So this is the vehicle that the young man is detained in. With Officer Ryan. Watch out behind you. I just don't want none of them coming over here trying to make no small talk with me. I ain't got no patience today. This is my day off. This is my week off. So for those that are just coming on, right. For those that are just coming on, I'm on the corner of Franklin and Florin at Shell. And I was sent a message that officers had guns drawn on a young black male. I was only a few minutes away, so I pulled up within minutes, and by the time I got here, they had detained him and put him in the back of their vehicle. While they've been out here, I first got here, there was 3 cars. Then there was 2, because one of the cars left and kept circling different blocks and coming back. And she's done it again, so I'm waiting for her to pull up again. And then the lieutenant pulled up. They looked in his trunk. They didn't pull nothing out of it. I think they're trying to find something on him so that this detainment can become an arrest. They're going to start searching the vehicle now. I'm just trying to make sure they don't plant nothing in this shit. I might not be able to see in the car, but it looks like I can to them, so. What? Why?
Oh, just because we're walking back and forth, doing an investigation through the car.
I'm not in their way. I'm making sure that they're not planting something. I will go over there as soon as I'm done watching them.
Thank you, ma'am.
This is a whole purpose. This is an open gas station. People are walking back and forth to go and get gas. I've been hanging. You know what? I would be gladly hang over there. It's shady. Okay, well, I'm not going to walk back and forth, but I'm going to stay right here.
Thank you, guys.
It's too hot out here for this shit today, I promise you.
Yeah, up there. Thank you. I'm sorry you guys can't film me. Thank you, guys.
On the corner of Franklin and Florin. At the Shell gas station. A young black male has been detained in the back of a car while they're searching his vehicle. They had guns drawn on him. That's when I got the call to come over here. They're looking for something. They think they're looking for something. Right, they're trying to find a reason. That's why I have to watch this shit, because I don't trust it. Now they're looking at paperwork. None of this paperwork ain't got nothing to do. And to my knowledge, like, what is their probable cause for searching? Number one. And I heard that if it's not a gun, then they're not able to search for through the whole vehicle. That they're only able to search smaller compartments that would hold like drugs or something. But right now they're searching all his shit. Well, I'm getting that sun that I wanted. Probably gonna leave here a little bit darker. Someone's out here with me now. She's getting another angle. I'll share that later. Especially if they don't have no reason to think he has a weapon. They're hitting the roof of the car to see if he's got a weapon hiding on the roof of the car. They're searching through a garbage bag full of clothes, I think. Right. They're hoping really hard to find something. Yeah, and maybe that's what looks different on him is them sideburns. He looks extra. Yeah, they are going overboard. And he's got hella long sleeves on. That's because he got hella tattoos on his arms. I'm dying to know what they have on them. That's what we really need to see. What do your tattoos say, bruh? What's doing with this jacket? They're looking over again the same places that they've already looked. They have no masks on. Just wanted to make a note of that. Let this man go. Right. I wouldn't doubt it if they popped the hood. They ain't did that yet, though. Surprised they ain't took the seats out. Shit. They're gonna end up having to let him go. I have no idea why they're not wearing... Right, they are. They're tearing his car up. But I don't know why they're not wearing masks. Like, it's supposed to be a state mandate. You're all in his car, and you ain't got no mask on. So I'm wondering why this guy has this long ass sleeves on, and I realize I'm looking at his wrists. He's got tattoos all the way down his arm. I think that that's something that should be public, is the tattoos that are on these folks. Because I think that would tell us the whole story. That should be part of their background checks, because if they got on Nazi, we got an officer we loan. He's French. I mean, you know, he's not from France, but his last name is French. Okay, hey. He's got an 88 tatted on his hand, which is Heil Hitler.
That's not you, is it?
What, the car? No. Nah. It's a young black male. He's in the back of that car. They're not finding anything in his vehicle, so it's time to let him go.
Absolutely. Oh, so we're just disturbing the peace yet again. SacPD at their finest. Wasting taxpayer money.
So they're calling the crime scene investigator over here for no reason. There ain't no crime been committed. Yeah, that's what he just got through saying. He said it's smart to stand in the shade. And they're calling CSI, the crime scene investigators. I have yet to find anything that indicates a crime happened. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. So just to update anybody that came on, I'm on the corner of Franklin and Florin at Shell gas station. I was told that police had guns drawn on a young black male. So I came out here, I was up the street, so I got here pretty quickly. By the time I got here, guns were not drawn and he was being detained in the back of a car. Why are you guys calling the crime scene investigator?
His vehicle's involved in a shooting.
So you're calling to inspect his vehicle more or something, or?
Further investigation for a violent crime in progress.
Okay. In progress?
In progress, so a shooting just happened?
That's what I'm trying to find out, yeah.
Correct. His vehicle's involved in a shooting that occurred just down the street.
There was a shooting.
Did you guys find a gun?
We're working on it.
Okay.
Then we might have to have you guys back up just a little bit because let me find out, you know, what
All
shooting
right,
pictures
because I
are.
ain't a part of your shooting that just happened.
Absolutely.
But I'm a part of making sure we do this
We're
right.
happy you guys are, you know, a part of it. Too many shootings going on out here, so.
It really is. I will agree with that.
Absolutely. Well, you know, we're doing the best we can to help people.
How do you help?
How do we help?
Yeah.
Bringing justice to the families of the victims.
Well, helping is preventing them in the beginning.
That's what we're trying to do right now.
I don't think that prevents, though. This isn't preventative.
What's your suggestion for me preventing shootings?
Finding out the root of the problem and then investing in that.
You know, we're open to all suggestions.
Yeah, I mean, that's what needs to happen. And it probably won't be at the hands of police. It'll probably be just the city of Sacramento or something.
Okay. I hear you. Well, what happens after the shootings?
Well, let's stop them from occurring. If we keep just treating them afterwards, they're going to keep happening.
I agree. I'm 100% with you. I mean,
So we need to find the root of the problem and then provide whatever resources are needed so that the root of the problem gets resolved.
Do that. Yeah. But what's your suggestion for after they occur? Because inevitably,
I think that we need to think long-term and short-term, and then there needs to be rehabilitation. So find out what the root of that, so say he did do this, you ask me a question. Say he did do this, we find the root of whatever it is that he did, the problem of that, and get him what he needs.
Absolutely. Don't just
So
throw
that's-
him in there and cage him up. Like,
Because you throw him in.
I agree, because what does that do for people?
it doesn't.
Not a lot.
It doesn't rehabilitate.
Yeah, I feel like if we had a conversation, you might be surprised at what we agree on. You know?
Well, don't worry about what we agree with you on. That's not what's important. Important is fixing the problem. Everybody's worried about how they're perceived, and that's not like,
No, I'm
yeah.
asking you what the solution is.
I know.
Right now you're telling me that we're doing a bad job.
I didn't say that. I said that this isn't going to fix the problem. I don't know what kind of job you're doing.
You said long-term and short-term, right?
I said that.
What's the short-term solution?
That's what I said. Find out the root of what's happening with him right now.
What's the long-term?
No, I'm talking about right now. If he did a crime, find out what he needs. Find out why he's doing what he's
What
doing.
about for the victims of the crimes?
Then you find out what they need. And a lot of times the victims, especially when you're talking about gang war, a lot of times the victims are have the same issues as the person that's perpetuating the crime.
What about the family's victims?
She just said that.
I just said that.
Find out what the family needs?
Find out what all the families needs and give it to them. People are doing things based on their needs.
Together, we're all suffering together, so our needs are very much the same.
I hear you.
I ain't got no time. I shouldn't even be talking to him. So they pulled him out of the car. They're saying he's involved with the shooting that just happened. They should be testing his hands for gunshot residue then.
All right, ladies. Good day.
You're leaving? He's been released? All that for nothing. So apparently he didn't do whatever they said he did. So apparently he didn't do nothing.
That's what I'm saying. So they took pictures of his car for no reason. So they're gonna harass him. They call crime scene.
Talk quieter because we don't want to make it bad for him.
So they call crime scene out here.
All she did was take a picture and then she left and they said, okay,
Exactly. You
go.
didn't even go inside of his car, and we both filmed her doing nothing.
Mhm.
We went around the car.
It's just to document him. Put him in
Another
the system.
form of, what is that called? What do they use?
Criminalizing, basically. Yeah,
Yeah.
slave catching, we're criminalizing.
That's fucked up. I would sell this car if I was him. I'm
Right.
like, you got a picture of what the hell?
Or set it on fire or
All
something.
that. That's fucked up. They done did this, they-
Yeah, I know, Aubrey. I know they would have arrested him if we were not here. If we were not here, he would have got arrested for no reason. Yeah.
because this looks like the car.
Or they would have
That's
drove
why
him
I
around
said,
and like
Does this,
terrorized
I
him.
said, is this even the right car? Because at this point, it don't seem like it is.
No.
Because if this was really active, that motherfucker would be gone.
It
Stop
would,
playing with me.
yeah.
You've seen
He wouldn't be a
active
shell parked.
shootings. And you have the chopper out here trying to figure out what the rest was going on.
Right.
So stop playing. Y'all fucked
They
up.
should
Y'all
just
got
admit
your
when they
hands
failed. Yeah.
This is what they do when they think you're in the middle of a murder investigation. They illegally detain you and then they take your car and lie.
So y'all, this is the work. Like this is the work. Like y'all are telling me thank you and stuff, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that, and I do agree. If I was not out here, if we were not out here, then he would have been arrested. And so, but this is the work. This is what I'm supposed to do. This is what we all are supposed to do as a community. I'm not nothing. We all got to do this.
Right. I live on Florin. Ain't been no fucking shooting.
I ain't heard of
Ain't
no
been no
shooting.
fucking shots.
Yeah.
Ain't been no
That was
shots.
they're using that as
For
an
the last-
excuse.
that's what
Yeah.
I don't think he knows where we live, but I'm in the heart of this. It's been quiet for the last week.
Right.
Everybody's getting buried right now from all the ruckus.
Right. People are mourning right now.
Yeah, people are devastated. They don't
Right.
shooting at nobody right now. Ain't been a shot fired, and I don't know how.
And if that was the case, the news would be out here. They would have contacted the media.
Girl, if that was like I said, your car would be gone, bro. If you really look, they all left him. It's only these two trying to figure out how to smooth it over.
And they're just lecturing him. Like, come on,
About
bro.
why they fucked up. Y'all see this bullshit?
Why are they still talking to him?
Sacramento, California. Cool guy got his glasses on. He said his job and his work here is done. He caught the guy that was involved in a shooting that did not happen somewhere recently.
But yeah, like I was saying, this is what we're supposed to do. I really don't feel like I have to be thanked because it's my obligation, especially as a black member of this community, to look out for black people. But all of us should be looking out for each other. And it should be automatic, and it should be something that's just, it's like a reaction. Like it should be like goosebumps, like we just do it automatically, get in line, do this, to make sure that we're not being killed. It's not heroic to do this. All it is compassion. And it looks like, and I'm not trying to bag on nobody, but it looks like he lives out of this car, so I don't see nobody doing a drive-by in a car that they live in. Niggas ain't stupid. Here comes another officer. I think it's just the same lieutenant that just left and said, bye, ladies. Yeah, he's the lieutenant. I think he said, bye, ladies, to get us to leave. But I'm not leaving till all the cars are leaving. They need to go on. Are you good?
You good, bro? It's all love, bro. All love.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, what's she?
I want to get a look at your car because I want to see if you did just run an active drive-by.
Let me